Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to Piccadilly Stampin'. I'm Pamela Pick.
I'm Bill.
Bill just raced home from Missouri
We're live. Hi, Nicole.
Okay, let me see if I can get logged on here. He raced home so that he could be here tonight.
That's right.
I'm excited about that. I know some of the regulars will be excited you're on. If you're new, say hello and tell us where you're from. We like to see that. Okay, let's see.
Hello, Lafredo.
LaFrenzo.
LaFrenzo.
There's Kristen. Hi, Kristen. Hi, Nick. So come on in, say hi. There's France. There's Beverly. Welcome, welcome. So we'll give it just a minute here. And while you guys are in here, I'd like to take just a moment. Let's see if I can get a white piece of cardstock.
Well, I don't know if you'd have any or not.
Oh, be quiet. Some of my stuff's already packed away. So we're getting ready to do some painting. And while we're waiting for people to come in here, let me just say we went from, this is called Favorite Jeans. This is called Denim. This is called Salty Dog, and this is called In the Navy. And I can tell you right now that In the Navy's out. Actually, we have a lot of rejected colors here because they just come off almost black. And so we wanted a little bit of blue. And I think Salty Dog's out, right? Have we decided?
Yeah, that's too dark.
It's too dark. Okay, so we're down to this Denim and Favorite Jeans. And so we're just kind of wanting people, I don't know how well this shows up. And I know that if you're seeing lines in the...
That's on your camera.
Yeah, it's on my camera. I need a new phone on top of everything else right now. But we're going to take, this is Favorite Jeans and this one's Denim. So we're taking a survey to see which one you guys like best. This will be in our kitchen.
Thursday.
And then we're going to pair it with, we go back and forth. It's just so hard to know what to pair it with.
Says Favorite Jeans. Calm.
Favorite Jeans. Okay, we got one vote for Favorite Jeans.
Jackie.
In the Navy is what I painted my dining room. Really, Jackie?
That's kind of dark, isn't it?
It is dark. Does it come off really dark?
France says lighter the better for the kitchen.
Lighter the better. Okay. Well, so that's Favorite Jeans. See? Everyone's going with Favorite Jeans. All right. And then we have this dark teal that is in the bedroom, and it's just too dark for me.
Favorite Jeans.
Favorite Jeans. Everyone's going for Favorite Jeans. Maybe that's going to be our top runner.
Maybe that'd be the main color.
And then in the master bedroom, they have the whole bedroom done in this teal. Now, I love teal. It's not quite Bermuda Bay. It's a little shade darker, but it's too dark for me. So we've got Tame Teal, or we've got Waterfall. And we're going to do 3 walls in the light and just keep 1 wall as an accent color.
I think Waterfall.
Bill thinks Waterfall, and I'm liking Tame Teal, but I'll let you guys decide on those. So looks like Favorite Jeans is kind of the winning one, Bill. All right, that has given us enough time that we can go on for tonight's drawing.
Hello, everyone.
So welcome, welcome, welcome. If we didn't say hello to you, I'm sorry.
Look at last week's cards that I watched from Lowell.
Last week he was in Arkansas. This week he was in Missouri. So, yeah, he's kind
I'll be home this next week, and then the following week I'll be in Quincy.
There you go. Yeah, he'll start his new job. So, let's get started on tonight's show, and we start with the drawing first. So, this was the little critter card that I made. Ooh, is Jackie here?
Yes, she is.
Okay, good, because critter card, Jackie, I'm going to turn you. Do you want to... Oh, here it is.
I'm like, I don't know
so
where to draw
if you shared last week, which we had quite a few shares, I was surprised. Okay, let me have you reach in. Grab a couple. If you shared last week, then your name went into the drawing for this week to win one of these cards. So,
Lori Fox Mancio? Mancio? I always thought of that name. I've drawn her name before.
Yeah, I think it's Menchio? Menchio, maybe? I don't... Lori, if you're available... I think she's won before, so I'll have to look and see if I have her address. If not, and you are watching this or you're on, please send me your address and message.
Jackie Johnson gets a critter.
Oh, seriously?
She gets a critter.
You're gonna get a critter card, Jackie? That's perfect. I'll change you into a little critter maker. Okay, so if you're new to me, be sure to like and follow so that you can see all of the wonderful inspiration.
Get out! Nope, we're sending you a critter.
Yep, you're getting a turtle. Ertle the turtle. Myrtle.
Myrtle.
No, it went from Myrtle to Ertle. That's it. Okay, let's get going, okay?
That's right, because we've got a beautiful card to work on today.
I've got a fun fold.
It's awesome.
I was hoping, have you seen Mary Jo here?
Yep.
Oh, good. I tried to send her an invite because I wanted to make sure she got on. So she likes this Taco Fiesta stamp set, and she has done some really cute things with it, and I wanted to share my take on this. Now, this is one that I have wanted to do for a while, but with everything that's kind of going on in our life right now, that hasn't quite happened. So we're going to do some fun, bright colors. And I'm going to pair this with the Bottled Happiness. And there's more. Basic Borders dies and Stylish Shapes dies. So we're going to use a couple circles out of here. We're going to use one of the die cuts out of here, and I'm going to use it in a special way. We're going to use the punch with the bottle of happiness, and we're going to use oh geez, I just had this name today, Best Label Punch, I think is what it is, this tiny little ticket tag one. So let's get started, and we're going to use some colors that are going to be retiring because
don't forget to like and share us on Facebook.
Oh yeah, that's right. So
Instagram and YouTube.
And YouTube, yeah, you got that. Okay. So I said we were going to use a couple of the Stylish Shapes, and we're just going to use two of the circles. This is the second one in, second from the largest, and third. What are you laughing about?
Bottles and tacos on Wednesday? LOL. Jackie.
Yeah, Jackie, I had an idea, and it just struck me.
Oh, you'll like the way she uses it, Jackie.
Yeah, I think you will. So I did the largest in the basic white, and then the smaller one of the two in the basic black. And I'm just going to, while I've got it out, I'm just going to adhere it together. And let's just be done with that much. So, and you're going to see me working a lot on my craft.
Hi, Gracie.
Silicone craft sheet. And there we go. Get that kind of centered in there. Okay, that was all that we're going to be using those dies for. Then, let's see, where to start, Bill? I don't even know. Where do I want to start?
Fold the backdrop.
I tell you what, I'm going to start here. Let's start. So this is a piece of Sweet Sorbet, and I am going to be using Sweet Sorbet on Sweet Sorbet for the bottle. Because let's make a bottle of hot sauce for our tacos.
Ooh, hot sauce on the taco.
So this isn't Taco Tuesday. It's kind of like Taco Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bottle Wednesday.
Well, I'll have a taco in here. So I really do love tacos, burritos. So this is like not too far of a stretch for me.
That's good. There's some good Mexican places in Quincy.
You got to say it louder. They're not going to hear you.
Good Mexican places in Quincy.
He went to eat
had lunch
today with the client. So what I'm going to do, I better pull this out. So I've used the bottle, the large bottle here, and I've just stamped color on color. And then I'm going to switch over to the Taco Fiesta, and I'm just going to use this little pepper. And I want to start, and I'm going to put peppers. Oh, you know what? I've got this in the Poppy Parade, so it's just a little darker, but maybe I'm going to have to do it a little. There we go. And I know you probably can't see this on camera, but trust me, I will pick it up. I'm just turning this and putting peppers inside this bottle, just because we're making this a hot sauce, right? So they're just kind of floating around in here, or maybe it's a design on the bottle. I don't know. I didn't think it through. I just knew that I wanted to make it look like hot sauce. So that's what I'm doing, is having them float around in here.
Good morning, Vicky from Australia.
Okay. Then I want to take a blend, and I'm going to take the bullet end. There's a brush end and a bullet end, and I'm going to use the bullet end, and I'm just going to add little dots, just kind of randomly around here on in my sauce, so that it can be little peppers. I don't know what they are, but I wanted a little bit more in here. Just a little. Doesn't have to be perfect.
Spices.
Spicy. Yeah, spices. That's right. Okay, now that I've got that much done, I'm going to take the bottle punch and we're going to punch it out. If I can get it centered. Okay, now I'll hold that up so you can see. So it's got little peppers in there.
Awesome.
Okay, so we'll put that away and that away. All right, and we're not done yet. We're going to come back. Let me grab a scrap piece here. I think that'll work. And I'm going to take this little...
That's kind of a neat trick, or tip. Tip.
Thank you. And I'm just going to punch this out, and I'm going to put it right on my craft sheet, just to make it look spicy, right? Okay, so then in the Taco Fiesta stamp set, there is You Spice Up My Life. So I have this on a big block, and here's my little trick. Grab yourself some Scotch tape, and we're going to go and cover up the U in here, and then Spice Up My Life. Is that what it says? Yeah, Up My Life. And Up My Life we're going to cover up. Did you know how to do this, Bill? Have you?
No, I think it's also a cool tip.
Okay, then I can get right into my ink and get that spice inked up. But look at, when I pull this off, now the only thing that's inked is the word spice. So we'll take this.
I was wondering how you did that.
Yeah, that's how. I love doing tips. Okay, I did a little huffing on this, and hopefully I can get that centered. I was having a hard time seeing.
Mary Helen says that's cool.
So there I've got the word spice. Okay, I'll set this aside. Now let's bring our bottle back in, and let's take a little bit of the Tombow liquid glue and put that on there. And now I want this kind of where they have a label up at the top of a bottle. So we're going to put this right up here. It's not at the very top, but you know, I guess some labels are in the middle too. But I want this one up at the top. So that glue gives me just a minute. Okay. Now let me go in here and grab a scrap piece of crumb cake. So this is where you're going to take, I told you, I'm getting kind of artsy-fartsy. I don't get to craft much except for once a week anymore. So when I...
4 weeks, and then she'll be at it full-time again.
Well, for a few more, yeah, for like 4 weeks, Bill, before we're quite there.
Oh.
Okay, so then I'm going to just make into my crumb cake a little... See, like I just made a little triangle. Don't worry about it being perfect. This is a hand-stamped card made by you. And I want to take a little sponge dauber and my crumb cake. And this is where you're going to hold on. And I want to make this like a cork in my bottle. So I just want to have a little bit of color variants on here, and so I'm kind of sponging these edges very lightly. All right. You'll see when I'm done here. Grab yourself your mini glue dots, and you're gonna stick it on the front where you sponged. So I'm gonna flip it over, put it right on the front. I have no nails anymore, so everything, as I'm moving boxes and everything, they're just down to nubs. All right.
Is that a cork?
I'm gonna make a cork with it. You're right.
Oh.
If I can get it to quit sticking to me. Oh, I miss having fingernails. Okay, so I'm going to put it behind here, like a little cork in the top of my spice jar. Okay, so I'll stop and just let you look at it here. Is that showing up okay?
Seems to be.
Okay, woohoo! So let's put our spice jar away for now, and let's go on. Let's move on to the next thing. So let's do a little, how about a little taco love? Let's get, here's the taco. We're going to bring back our Memento ink, and we're going to stamp up our taco, and I'll do it right here. I want to just, I'm not really pressing hard, I'm just making sure that I've got the whole image stamped. And then I have a burrito here because I like both tacos and burritos and tostadas and nachos and everything else. I like Mexican food very much. Mm-hmm. So we usually have a Taco Tuesday, but today it's Taco Wednesday.
There we go.
Okay, so I've got these two. So let's do some blends. You see I got a lot of blends over here. And we're going to do some coloring here. So let's just start, let's start with the taco. I'm going to take, and on these rounded pieces, I'm going to make like a tomato. Yep, you knew.
Awesome.
Yep, you knew.
It looks like a taco supreme. Got tomatoes and lettuce and cheese and sour cream.
I think you visit fast food places too much.
I think so too.
There's no sour cream on this for it to be a taco supreme.
Okay.
Okay.
Regular taco.
And then let's do the light granny apple green. Here we go. Light granny apple. Can tell you're back. And I'm going to come in here.
Why is that?
Well, because you're making comments, you're feeling good, you're being zippy. I like it. Don't stop.
Don't stop.
Okay, so we're going to put some lettuce on there. And then I'm going to use the light and dark. This is the Daffodil Delight dark. So I'll start here. And I'm going to just, my tip is kind of ruined. I guess I got excited one time, and so I got to be really careful with this because it goes outside the lines pretty easy. But we're going to go across the bottom where it would be darker. Okay, kind of got that too wide. And then we're going to come back with the light, and I'm going to go right into where I was so that I am blending those two colors together. Now this will be darker at first, but it will dry nice and light. And I'm doing like little circle-y sections, and actually my tips, I just need to order new. I should do it tonight while they're having
there's free shipping tonight.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo!
I will be placing another order, by the way, Bill.
What?
Yeah.
Before midnight Mountain Time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I do need some blends that, and why not get free shipping? Yeah, that one's about going out.
Some fresh grown tomatoes and jalapenos from Jackie Garden.
Jackie, you do grow those, huh?
That's what she says.
Oh, yum. Well, we know where to go. Mm-hmm. She does a lot of home cooking. Okay. So I've got a little bit there. Now, for the burrito here, I'm going to do, I'm going to start with the light granny apple green again because we got all this lettuce sticking out of here. And I'm just kind of coloring it in. And you guys know me, I don't get super exact. I like to just kind of go with it. And then I'm going to just add a little highlight here with the dark. down at the bottom. You'll be able to see this more when I post pictures. But I'm just going to do just a little. And I actually could come back here and maybe on the bottoms of these do just a little. So
Marsha's wanting to know what the sale is. It's free shipping tonight.
it's free shipping until midnight Mountain Time tonight, Marsha. So everyone's going crazy to get the free shipping. Okay, so I've got light crumb cake and ivory. Now, when you look at the two of these, here's light crumb cake. Oops, I want to do the brush side. I'll try to do a big enough piece. It's much darker than the ivory, which has much more of almost like a skin tone, because actually it was made for a skin tone originally. So I'm going to start with the crumb cake, and this is the light crumb cake. Using the brush side, and where these little dots are here, this is kind of a little shading point, so I'm going to come here and kind of come down this side.
It's got to be over $75.
It does have to be over $75 to get the free shipping. Yes.
Yes, Jackie.
Yes, it does. Yeah. But you can charge it to Bill. He can afford it.
No.
He got a raise. He can afford it.
No.
You're going to get a bunch of women messaging you.
Midnight Mountain, 1 a.m. here, right?
It's 1 a.m. here, so for...
Midnight Mountain, 1 a.m. here.
And I'm going to go back over it just like I did with the taco, only with the ivory. And I'm going to come in and blend these together. What are you laughing at?
Jill Peterson, I could spend $25 or $75 blindfolded.
See? And you make it easier for him if you just tell him you'll tell all these ladies you'll buy it for him. No. I guess not, ladies. He's saying no. Okay, so I've got those done. You can see, right? You'll be able to see it better. Now, let's have a little fun with this. Let's bring in our Memento ink again. And let's see, which one is this? Here we've got a little smiley face. So let's put a little smiley face on our burrito.
Ooh, gotta have a smiley face on the burrito.
Right there. Is that cute? Oh my gosh. Stinking cute.
Stinking.
Now this one has a little mustache to it, and I want to test it first. Look at that. Little eyes and a mustache. So that's going to be our taco face.
That on taco. All right.
That's right. Okay. Here we go. Fun, right? I love it when little things can have faces. I could use these for more things. Oh, let's do, oh, you know what? I got more ideas.
Says I need to buy supplies. I need to buy your paint.
That's right. He does need to buy my paint. Luckily, we found someone who I think can paint for us for a really reasonable price. So I'm going to do a little, there's a little lime here, and I'm going to do a little lime, or you could do it a lemon. I'm doing mine a lime. And then I think on top of it, I told you there was a lot to this. Let's do a little sombrero right here. You like that idea?
No.
Oh.
But Jackie Johnson mustache, you question.
Oh. That's funny. Okay, so I added the little sombrero on there. So let's go in, and I've got Parakeet Party and Granny Apple Light. Is this the light? Yeah. And Parakeet Party dark and light. So let's start with the Granny Apple.
Lime and a Corona to go with it.
That's right. You got to do what you got to do.
It's not in the coconut.
Lime in the coconut. That's right. There you go. Actually, you know what? I think I may do the dark. I might do the dark for the outside of the lime. So I want that to be just a little bit, there we go. A little bit darker for the rind, because the rind of a lime is always a little bit darker. And then What are you laughing about?
These
Someone,
ladies,
are you?
Francis wanting to know where the tequila is, but the worm's drinking it.
So, if you guys aren't familiar with my group of people, my regulars here like to have a good time. Where's Nick on this?
Oh, she can't have spicy food, so she's kind of bowing out.
She can't have spicy food. I did know that about her. So I'm going to go, and actually I think I might go right in here. So this is the light. Is this the light that I used? Yeah. And then I'm going to come back in with the dark parakeet party just right in these centers so that I get a variance on this lime. Okay. That lime is stinking cute, isn't it? I love it. Sorry if my video is a little weird. Okay. Now, what do I want to do? I think I want to do... let's make the sombrero. Aren't they kind of straw colored on the top?
Yeah.
And then let's do a little sweet sorbet here to match. What do you think?
That sounds good.
Okay. Do I want it on the top or the bottom? I think I'll do the top and then I'll come back in. Or no, I'll do the bottom, I mean. Geez, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. So this is kind of a relaxing thing when you're doing this with, I think I'm going to do the dark granny apple green for the top of the sombrero. It does take patience, but no worries. We're all friends here. We like to have a good time. Bill, did you see anything interesting when you were...
Oh, yeah. One of the places I went to, the client took me into it. Underground storage area there. They have a big cave system there.
Really?
Yeah.
So,
stretches out from
what
the
is
river underneath the city.
Where did my trash bin go?
Did you pack it?
I didn't pack it, not yet. Okay, so I'm going to separate these out, and then I'm just going to cut them. You go ahead and tell me. So it had an underground...
Yep, and there was railroads in there, and semis, and all kinds of stuff in there.
Was it a cave, or what?
Underground cave where they'd mined gypsum out of there.
Okay, so then now they're just using it for storage?
Cold storage, yeah. It stays about 48 to 50 degrees year-round.
Oh, wow. Okay. And so what are they storing in it now?
Different products. My customer has minerals in there in containers.
So you going to tell them what you're going to be shipping?
Vitamins, minerals for animal feed.
For farm animals, right? Not like kitties and puppies. It's
right.
Farm animals.
For cattle, pigs, and chickens, horses.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. You got anything more? Because I got a lot of cutting to do here.
You do.
There's my taco.
There's free shipping till 1 a.m.
You're pushing the free shipping,
That's
huh?
right. There's free shipping. Can't miss out on free shipping.
No, that's my thing. If I can get free shipping and not, paying for your products is one thing, but a couple people have already placed an order. I think Jean did. Jean Shoot. Yeah, Jean Shoot. Karen and Gracie. Well, Gracie probably placed it. Oops, yeah. I'm kind of off camera. You got to remind me.
Oh, yeah.
To stay on camera.
Yeah, Gracie probably pushed the button. Send. She thought she was getting Chewy.
She thought it was Chewy.com sending her some catnip.
Catnip, yeah.
So there's my burrito. Okay. And all I've got left is the lime.
Ooh, the lime.
The lime and the coconut. Yep, I knew you were going to go there. I just know you too well by now. Whoops, I'm going to take that off. I'm fussing with it. Okay. Then we're going to get to the fun fold part. So I'm sorry, you guys, if this is a little bit longer than normal, but there was some coloring and some fun to be had.
It's not that much longer.
Isn't it? Okay. Okay, well, I try to...
Doing good.
Can you watch those for me? Okay, so now I've got to put these over here.
They're not going anywhere.
Thank you, Bill. So
It's got an avocado in that set?
it does have an avocado. And look, it
Ooh.
says holy guacamole. It's your
Holy-
birthday.
Yeah, and then there's a cactus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's cute. It's
Somebody
cute.
has a birthday on Cinco de Mayo.
I do know someone who's got a birthday on Cinco de Mayo.
Make them all kinds of
Jean
American-
Orwig has a birthday on Cinco de Mayo.
Make them all kinds of Mexican
Okay.
Americans.
So I want to show you, this is a 2-inch piece of, by 5.5 piece of sweet sorbet cardstock. And I used from the borders, I put this down, and I tried to do it as fairly even as I could on the 2-inch line so that the ends kind of came together. Now, when you look at this one has more of a tip at the end. And maybe I need to come up so you can see that better. It's got more of a pointed tip.
I see that.
And this one has more of a rounded tip. So you've got two different designs on here. Now we're going to use this, but I like the pointed tip down. And let me show you the difference. I might have to do this up close. So if I'm doing it this way, you can see you've got kind of a bigger edge there if I line them up. If I flip it this way, and it comes a little bit off, I get a smaller version in the back. Well, I got to get it straight here. I get a smaller version in the back and a larger on top. And that's the way, and how well does that show, Bill?
It does show.
Okay, there we go. And that way, plus it's got that beautiful stitching, which is why I chose, instead of just circles, I chose the stylish shapes. So I'm going to go ahead and I want to adhere this down, and I'm going to try to determine what, I'm just going to glue it. So I'm going to glue this down because I want the two lines. You know how like when you go to Mexican restaurants and stuff, how they have all that neat little swag on their walls for like, yeah, for like a party and stuff. Well, this is kind of what I'm going to try to do. Now this was cut at 5.5 because honestly, I want it to be, well, that wasn't good. I picked it right back up. I thought it would stick a little quicker. Maybe I need to put it down. I want to move it though to make sure I got it straight and even. I try to keep it as straight and even as possible. Okay, we're going to come back to this. I just wanted this piece to dry and for you to see that, so I'll put that there.
Cool. I like that.
Now, this is a 4x4 piece of basic white, and I have I think this is a 1x4. This paper is actually, when we had the Celebration second release, this is from the Enjoy the Journey paper. And so this piece is right here. Let's see what was on the back side. And I thought it looked like taco chips, like nacho chips, right? So I thought it was perfect for this. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere this down on my 4x4 piece. Is that her snoring?
Yeah, I gave her her meds and she passed out.
And she's out, huh? Poor Izzy today was having trouble. I do want you to know that this is directional paper, so if you want yours up and down or side by side, depends on how you cut it. I wanted mine to have the kind of what I'm calling my nacho chips going up and down. So I'm just going to leave a little section just for a little variance here. Okay, so now we've got our parts. Now we've got to get some of the other things done. All right, let's bring in the trimmer. This is a 4 1/4 by 11 piece of Mango Melody, which is retiring, and it makes me super sad because it's super bright. But does this not say Fiesta?
Fiesta!
Right? So I'm going to start, and I'm going to score this, not cut, score, at 4 1/4. This is the fun part because now we're going to start building. And then I'm going to open this up, and I'm going to score it again at 8 1/2.
Kind of like how you have that wing out there, the ruler wing.
Oh, I know. This is my favorite trimmer. I would never use a trimmer before. I was always a guillotine.
The guillotine?
Yeah, I would never use one until this one. I didn't even use Stampin' Up's.
There.
I don't know if they heard you or not, but he called me Marie Antoinette.
Using the guillotine.
So I'm gonna fold this one over. Here we go. I got that. Just because of the whole history thing, Bill. You're good. Okay, and then I'm going to fold this one this direction.
Mary Jo got it.
Did she? Oh, some people get your humor. You can tell he's on a wild one tonight. He's really tired from driving all that. Okay, now, for some reason, I have this just a hair long. Probably from the peanut gallery sitting over here. So I'm going to trim this down. Izzy's snoring. You cannot blame the dog for everything, though. There. So I just took a little 1/16 of an inch off. All right. That fits better. So it lays down nice. Okay. We're going to move this out of the way. I hope I have enough room for all of this. I'm going to pull out my big trimmer. Oh, let's get this out
big
here.
Trimmer. The big shot?
Yeah. Well, this is
the Stampin'
cut emboss machine. I don't have a big shot anymore.
That's right.
Oh, you gotta have some arms. Okay. So, now in mine, I use the old magnetic platform just because I like it. And I'm gonna put, it's gonna have 2 plates. And if you have that, that does work in our big shot. And I'm telling you, I love it. Okay, what do I want to do here? What am I doing? I am taking this die. This is the largest that we had in the basic white. And I am going to line this up on my project here. I'm coming back on camera, I hope. Am I on camera now?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm going to line it so that it's about halfway. The score line is halfway in between the circle, and I'm just eyeballing it. You don't have to be exactly perfect. And then I'm going to put this plate on top, and we're going to run it through. Get it started, and run it through.
Crank.
That's right, huh? Okay. That thing's heavy. I miss having your muscle right there. I like doing the little one. All right, so then that cuts a hole out here, like so. And I did it on the inside because sometimes it'll leave that ring around. So I thought, that's fine, I'll do that. So I can save that for something else.
We don't have room for it. It's another truck.
Now, Bill, now stop teasing me. Okay, this is going to be the inside of the card here. So we'll adhere this down. Do you guys like Bill teasing me? They probably do. They take your side over me any day. Okay. And then I'll set this in the center. There we go. So this is the inside of the card. So the card's gonna open like this and come up. Now, let's have some fun. Let me bring all this stuff back.
Bring in the characters.
So I want to start with putting my spicy taco sauce down here on this black and white piece so that the cork doesn't go past. I want it to be right up there, but I don't want it to go past the... There we go. The edge of this. I haven't done one of these folds in a while. I can't tell you what the name of the fold is. If anybody asks, fold. I've just done a spicy taco fold. Bill, seriously, you are on a roll. So, pulling this up over this section, this is an important little tip. You can't glue it here, but we're going to glue it here so that it's going to show through. Do you see that? Pretty cool, huh? Pretty
Nice
snazzy.
tip. I like that.
You like that? Okay, let me pull these off.
The lime and the toke and the burrito and the taco. And...
You're crazy tonight. I want to do one thing before we get going is I want to use, there's a little stamp in here that you can make some tortilla chips. So I'm going to start and I'm going to stamp on and off here on the side, and I will turn this, and I'm going Mango Melody into Mango Melody. I will miss this color, but there are, I guess, more mustard colors coming out that in the next season that are very popular. Okay, so I just made right there on this front edge, just like some nacho chips, because that's going to be our background stamping. Then pull this up, and you want to lay this so that it matches this opening here. So we're only going to glue right in this area. So now that I see where that's at, I can add my adhesive back here, and you can use whatever adhesive you like. Then, that's why I have this mat down too, so that my spice bottle is facing up. This is another reason why I like circles, because you could do any shape you wanted to with this, but I choose circles so that it's easy to get it all lined up. So now this should go like this, sticking out, and then like that. Pretty cool, pretty dandy, right? As I say that, as I maybe should have moved it down just a hair. There we go. Okay, we're not done. Let's have some fun with this, okay?
Well, of course. You got a taco and a burrito to put on there. Yeah.
Well, and yes, we do. We got a couple of things to do. So, where do I want to begin? I want to begin with, down here at the bottom, long time no taco. So stinking cute. I love the sayings in this.
No taco.
Long time no taco. So I'm going to put it on the bottom left-hand side. I don't want to rock it, but I want to make sure that that follows over. Okay. Before I put the taco on, what is this thing for? Why did she do this, right? Well, because I want this to go here and look really fiesta-like, right? So, you like that? Mm-hmm. So here's the thing though. On this side, which will be showing on the inside, I want to cut that off. Because I don't want that showing. So let's go. This is where I do like a guillotine trimmer, to be quite honest. When you have something that is this tight like this, new trick, new tip. Take a Post-it note, put it over and on. That way you can line it up where you want it and cut it evenly.
Well, by golly, that's a sweet tip.
You like that tip?
Yeah, I was wondering
Okay.
what you were doing.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. Now leave this longer than the area that you want. And I think what I'm going to do for this is I am going to use a piece of tear and tape. Tear and tape is really good for a couple of reasons. One, it's a very strong adhesive. Secondly, you can kind of measure the size. You have a little bit more control than you do like with the liquid glue. So I want to put this down, and I'm going to start on this side just a hair off of this and go all the way, well, not that far off, Pamela. Let's try this again. Right here. Leave a little bit of space in between the edge. So,
Get your tool out.
and I like,
Crease it.
if you just press down using that little pokey tool, I love this. Up and off.
Hop off. Woohoo!
You like that, didn't you? Then the edges that are left are easily folded over.
You made me try to use my big old thumbs.
I didn't make you do anything, Bill. You're so full of it. Okay, so then I'm going to take I'm trying to be in camera here. You're distracting me tonight. Are they telling you to be quiet so they can hear?
Nope.
Not a one?
Nope, they love it.
Oh. Okay, so then I'm going to clip it on here using my paper snips, or I'm going to adhere it on there.
Tear and tape is the forgotten adhesive.
The forgotten adhesive? Who says that?
Jackie.
I use it all the time, but I would say my go-to number one. Okay, so now this flips up in here, and now I've got this neat little design. Now,
Time for the burrito and the taco.
let's take our taco. So originally I wanted it here, but you can't have it like I wanted it to be kind of like this, you know, with my spice sauce. However, when you do this, you can't get it through. You can't get that through. So you can't do that. So don't try to be thinking you're going to, you know, put it on there. So I'm going to use glue dots here. And I'm just going to get Mr. Taco down with a couple of glue dots. And kind of locate him maybe like this. And then with Mr. Burrito, we'll get him here. But I'm going to put him on my craft sheet for a moment because mini glue dots. I want him to kind of stick up a little bit on the top end. So I'm going to stick a mini glue dot there. And that way he can kind of be off to this side of here. And then mini glue dot again for
Senior Lime.
Senior Lime, that's right. He makes fun of me because I could eat Mexican food all the time. Mexican, Italian. Oh, I love it. Okay. So we'll put that there. Isn't this stinking cute? Seriously. It's not a critter card, Jackie, but it's definitely got some character.
It's Mrs. Burrito with a lettuce hairdo.
Lettuce hairdo? Who said that?
Jackie.
Jackie did. Mrs. Burrito with the lettuce hairdo. And then I'm just going to pull in some of the gold from the adhesive back sequins, and I'm using the smaller. There's two different sizes, but I want my little critters here to be the main. So this is just going to add a little glitz. Where do I want this? Here. And here or here. Here, here.
What does the sediment say again?
It says, long time no taco. I am so easily amused when it comes to that stuff.
I'm not even, all I did was repeat a question.
Yeah, long time no taco. Oh, well, that doesn't make sense.
So it was shipping till midnight.
Yes, all these products are available till midnight. Now, let me see. So I did another one, and I was trying to do this from memory. Ah, look it. Pretty darn close, isn't it? Love it. Long time no taco. And then you have those taco chips. I think it's adorable, you guys, for a fun fold. And like I said, I cannot remember the name of this fun fold. If one of my Stampin' sisters know, will you please put it in there?
Spicy taco.
It's not a spicy taco. So, let's go on to the announcement, shall we, Bill? Will you put that away for me?
What?
Right there.
Okay.
And that one.
I didn't know where it went. I just laid it up here.
So I want to show you guys something. I just got this, and it's the paper pumpkin. Now, the post office did a number on my paper pumpkin box. Luckily, I have more. But let me just say, paper pumpkin for next month is this really cool, like outdoorsy type nature stamp set. Isn't that cute?
Like that.
But look at what this month's was. It has, I'm grateful for all the little things you do. Enjoy your day with deepest sympathy. Celebrate you. And it's got a pretty little flower. And it has the thing to put like my spot shots. Look at, here's one I have just sitting here. Oops, I dropped something. This was a Cajun Craze. And now I'll be able to put all my shots in there. But look at this. Look at the ephemera that comes with this. So you've got, of course, the instructions. And you've got
nice
matching
envelopes. I like.
Yeah, those envelopes are nice.
Oh, I like those.
This was the thing that sold me. Oh, you know me too well. I think that is so gorgeous. I cannot wait to play with that. I haven't even looked at what they look like together. I just opened the box just to show you. So if you like some creativity and you'd like it mailed to you, here's what the cards look like. So it looks like there's 9 cards, 3 each of 3 designs. So I'm going to have a good time putting this together. All you have to do is sign up under mypaperpumpkin.com. Put me as your demonstrator. I would sure appreciate it. What else do we have to tell them? Oh, if you are placing an order that's under $150, please use my current host code. I always list it at the top of my Facebook page, my Piccadilly Stampin' Facebook page. I put it there every time it changes. Oh, remember, tonight is free shipping on $75 or more, and it's just today. It was a one-day thing, so if you want to get in on that, definitely. There's still stuff left over from the last chance products. I would not know what, but all you have to do to get to my online store and browse is just click the Shop Now button at the top of my Facebook page, or if you go down to find the host code, I have it pinned to the top, which will also put in the host code for you. Remember, I do have a perks program that's even on the discounted items and on the no shipping. You still receive those. Sign up for my newsletter if you haven't already. It's easiest if you actually go to piccadillystampin.blogspot.com and sign up there if you're using a mobile device. Otherwise, you can, if you're on a computer or a laptop, you should be able to get to it right from my Facebook page. And be sure to like and follow me. We will be back next week with another card demonstration. I do want to say that if you share this video to your wall, you could get your name put in for one of these cards. So I hope you enjoyed this demonstration and had fun with it. And we will be back next week, 7 p.m. Central Time. And the 24-hour sale goes until midnight Mountain Time. So depending on where you are, be sure to adjust that. But midnight tonight. All right, you guys, take care. Have a wonderful week, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.